Now I'd like to call upon Jimmy Hagan. Jimmy is a student at Oberlin College. He'll be a sophomore, and he's an English major. Jimmy?
Thank you. Just to reiterate, my name is Jimmy Hagan, Oberlin College sophomore, English major. I live in Youngstown, Ohio, and I was downtown in late July when the first time I encountered one of these petitioners. I was sitting having lunch with my friend, and he came up to me and started asking about if I would sign his petition to save 6,000 jobs. I had no idea the campaign that was going on, nor did I have any information about what exactly this petition was going to do. So, of course, I asked, well, can I see a copy of the legislation? Can I see something about what's going on? And he said, oh, I don't have any information. I can just tell you it's 6,000 jobs that will be saved. Well, I did look through the his packet, and I found the information, and I said, did you see this in here? And he said, no, they never showed it to me. So he didn't even know that he had his legislation in his packet. Another time I was also in downtown Youngstown, and a woman came up to me and said that if I signed this petition I could lower the interest rates to 28%. And I said, what interest rates? And she said, well, I don't know, but if you sign this petition you can lower the interest rates to 28%. And I said again, can I see the legislation? She didn't know it was there either. I looked through the packet and I found the information again. And it was the same campaign, the same organization. I asked her if she knew who was paying her, if she was getting paid, and she said she was getting $1 a signature, and that she was getting paid by the Ohio Petition Company. I asked her if she knew who was orchestrating this, who had paid the Ohio Petition Company to get them on the streets and give them $1 per signature. And she said she didn't know. She had no idea who she was working for. And a third encounter, I met a man, and he started talking to me about how he knew what the petition was for, and he was actually opposed to the petition. But he said that that Ohioans have a right to vote on it. And I told him if he knew the difference between an initiative and a referendum. The fact that an initiative proposes this legislation to voters, and if you were signing this petition for an initiative, that you'd be voting yes or no on this legislation, and that a referendum meant that this law that you apparently agree with is already on the books, and that you are most likely helping payday loan industry repeal this law by getting petitions to have a referendum on it. And he wasn't aware of the difference between the two. And he, for the third time, did not know he had the actual legislation in his packet. So what I saw was a general aura of confusion that had been created for these petitioners, and I assume by the payday loan industry. And these petitioners were passing on their confusion to me and to other voters. And I saw that what was happening in all this confusion was that the misinformation and the misrepresentation of the facts were actually being mistakenly understood as fact. That because of all this chaos and confusion, and don't know where the legislation is, if it's a referendum or an initiative, people were just simply accepting these blanket statements that it would save 6,000 jobs, that it would lower interest rates to 28% as facts. And I saw that as a severe moral mistake by the petitioners and by the people who were having them out there, because the people didn't realize or know exactly what they were asking you, the petitioners didn't realize what they were asking you to do, and couldn't communicate that successfully to the voters or to me, in my experience. Thank you.